tonight's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now, man, back for his second go-around with the Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. I think. What do you think?
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll be 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it's going to lead to 4th down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. Deontay Hardy deep for Baltimore. This is taken at his own 30. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. No motion over Flowers. Now the Ravens' big-ticket free agent acquisition. It's Derrick Henry. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. A really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he will get into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his third touchdown on the year.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Cowboys nothing. Justin Tucker,
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Yeah, here we go. Like 26.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he finds a little bit of space. They'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Now Dowdle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Jackson, so nimble. He's got the 1st down and wisely gives himself up at the end. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line, and that'll set up 2nd and goal.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. The open man is Tolbert. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Back to throw is Prescott. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's Hardy to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that... So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
1st down run here by Henry, and he signed with the Ravens this offseason. And you think back to that run he had with the Titans, Mike, over the last 6 seasons, over 8,200 yards, 80 touchdowns. I mean, one of the most productive backs we've seen in a long time. Now it's kind of scary to think he gets to join Lamar Jackson in this Baltimore backfield. They hope the two of them can be that combo to finally get this Baltimore team over the hump.
2nd down, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And they
are not going to catch him. He's in. Justice Hill. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. To throw is Dak. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
In what's been a pretty one-sided affair from the opening whistle, it just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do come the second half.
He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. Here's 3rd and 7.
Yeah! What do you think?
Play fake. Prescott. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. He's going to let it fly for Hardy. And that is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens extend the lead to 24-0. So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. From the end zone, here's Kavontae Turpin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Prescott. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3-and-out.
Dak facing 3rd and long. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now as he's standing right around his own goal line. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 43-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. They'll give it going left. There's Henry. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From the end zone, here's Kevontae Turpin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. 26.
Prescott now. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Yeah, here we go. 26. Ready, 26. Hey, 2-2. 26.
We'll go play action. It's Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up third down.
Yeah. Here we go. 26.
Here's Prescott. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss. It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
So the last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up fourth down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Flowers with the catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Now Jackson.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. He's got his man complete to Johnson. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first.
And he's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half.
The kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 38, Cowboys 3. Justin Tucker to kick off.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
30-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Yeah, here we go.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And the Ravens are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Ravens 38, Cowboys 3.
Hi, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he gets this up to the 42.
Nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Finding room at midfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, Jackson. The ball comes out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. And the Cowboys will take over here just shy of the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A first down there on a pickup of 17. Dak going to throw it here on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Roquan Smith, the one who gets in there and takes him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down. I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it! And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play gets him down close, and now it's 1st and goal. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. He's going to try it here again. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Now he takes off. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down. Here's Henry. Open space inside the 10. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. Now it is first and goal. Henry tries to bull his way in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. Extra point try now for Tucker. The kick is good, and the Ravens will add one more onto their big lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Yeah, here we go.
A first down throw for Prescott. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. It's a gain of 34. First down, Prescott. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he covers some ground on the return as well, out of bounds, past the 40-yard line. Here's first and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Second and 7. Here's Hill. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop. Here comes third and 6. Now, Jackson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now Jackson on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Yo.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens stretch things out even further. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 21-yard line.
2nd down, Prescott. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
That's the end of the